Hello, this is update 8.3.0. Just like every 3 weeks, we have a major update, and as you can see, this one is a big one. We have a lot of new stuff. No way! No more no more one size fits all. The revived statues just received an upgrade with a light and heavy format. Know who's who at a glance. Nice. So they have different poses, so you know which statue to go for. If you have 2 lights or 2 mediums or 2 heavies, it doesn't really help. But Rob did say in the latest Twitch AMA that statue customization was coming down the line, so we should be able to distinguish between multiple same class dead teammates in the future, thanks to that feature. So balance changes. Gadgets, Bridge Drill, decrease activation sequence duration from 3 to 2.5 seconds, making it faster to trigger after deployment. Decrease cooldown from 25 to 20 seconds. Well, it's good it's getting some love, because I have barely seen anyone use it ever in the whole of Season 7. 20 seconds is still quite long with a single charge. Tiny change here, but it was never really the issue in my opinion. We will see. I really wonder if it's gonna make it more relevant. Smoke Grenade, oh I'm so interested. Decrease the duration of smoke from 15 seconds to 9 seconds only, meaning it stays in the world for less time after deploying. That's a huge nerf. It's almost divided by 2. Decrease the amount of ammo from 3 to 2. That I find very fair. I never understood why smoke had 3. But with an ammo change from 3 to 2, I would have reduced the cooldown a little bit. Or even better, I would have left this like this, changed the ammo to 1 and reduced the cooldown. That's what I would have personally preferred. We're aware that cash out steals using smoke have become an increasing frustration for many players due to their frequency and limited counters, aka basically no counters. We have several long-term improvements on the way in the coming months for smoke. 3D volumetric smoke, question mark. But in the short term, we hope these nudges to smoke grenades will make them a little more balanced. Yeah, I don't really like how they went about it, not gonna lie. But smokes are and were an issue, so still good to get them nerfed, at least. I just don't really like how it's been done. Game modes, cash out. Updated how respawn positions are decided after team wipes, reducing the chances that teams spawn very close to each other. Related to cash out in World Tour and ranked, but not to the direct change above. We want to acknowledge that we are aware of community sentiment about doubling cash outs, especially in tier 3. I don't know what it means. And its ability to grief out the second place team, and we are working towards a solution for it. Our hope is to be testing some changes in the live game relatively soon, but we have no set timeline. We wanted to let you all know so you are aware it's being worked on. So, they are trying to tackle down the grief meta, which is basically, when you are in first place, you want to help the 3rd or 4th team qualify. So the second team, which is probably better, is gone from your tournament, so you have an easier tournament in the next rounds. Especially in the second round, where if you expel the supposedly better team right behind you, you will have a way easier time in the finals in a 1v1, 3v3 situation. I find it to be kind of the core of the finals, and it's kind of simply a side effect of how cash out mode works and is. So I don't really know what they could do about it, but maybe they will make it so when you double a cash out, it doesn't make it as valuable, like it doesn't actually double the money. I don't really know. I feel like whatever they do, you will always be able to grief some teams out of tournaments, or to split or double cash outs specifically to save yourself and guarantee that you are not eliminated. So it's kind of a complex issue, and I don't really know what they have in store, but I'm excited because I play a lot of World Tour, and sometimes it does not really feel fair when you have a lead and you can just say, well, let's double or let's split, and we literally cannot lose the round anymore, and then you have nothing to do for 1 minute, which is not very fun. Weapons, BFR Titan, so the new heavy revolver. Decrease damage from 98 to 90. This change is mostly aimed at removing the winch claw plus BFR headshot attack combo on lights, which, now that the data is in, has proven to be more rapid and easier to execute than we expected. The change shouldn't negatively impact most other shots to kill breakpoints, but for the most part the weapon should feel as it did before. So you simply cannot do that combo anymore, and that's it, basically. So, we're gonna test that. Headshot, winch claw, and as you can see it doesn't kill. So that's the new change. You cannot get one shot by BFR plus winch anymore. Content and bug fixes. Fixed and inspect animations blending badly together with interacting animation in third person. I think I have reported to Embark a bug where someone was reviving, but instead of being in the revive animation, they were in the idle animation, something like that. So it might be related to this. I'm not sure. Fix a small inconsistency when going from aim down sight to sprint in first person. Never noticed. Fix deploys and inspects braking when activated while climbing off a ladder. Never noticed. Fixed an issue where the weapon sometimes disappeared for a short while after using charge and slam in the air. No way. So the issue was, and surely if you play charge and slam you have noticed it. You charge, you slam, and then your weapon will be invisible for like 1 or 2 seconds after you slammed. If you jumped at the end of charge and slam, basically. And it's been in the game for like no way, no kidding. It's been in the game for, I don't know, 6 seasons, if not since release. But now apparently it's fixed. Fixed an issue that caused double respawn sounds when exiting a replay. Oh yeah, I even had triple respawn sounds sometimes. Oh, minor tweak to the P90 firing sequence to make it sound less suppressed. You know, I don't know if you have this issue as well, guys, but when I hear other players using P90, I never know if it's an M11 or a P90. So right now I don't really notice a difference, but I hope in gameplay I will be able to tell P90 and M11 apart from each other more easily, because I really struggle. I never know if I'm fighting a medium or a light. Controller fixed an issue that caused controller inputs to be processed while the game was not in focus. Oh yeah, apparently some people accidentally bought like 25 bundles while doing other stuff because the fans was in the background. That's kind of crazy. So apparently it should not be possible anymore. Change the buttons used to back out of a pop-up notification to prevent the accidental cancelling of matchmaking. Alright, I don't play controller. Customization and cosmetics. Your pet will now play its audio when you emote in-game. No way! What? Nice! Oh. Only once? That's such a... I never thought about it. So there's a cooldown, you can't spam it? Yeah, it seems to be like every 3 or 5 seconds. Alright, very cool, very cool. I like it. Pets now play sounds in the store and battle pass so you can preview sounds. Perfect. The item descriptions now show the correct origin of items from battle passes. Cool. Sometimes people ask me, where is this item from? Where is this item from? I wish every single item had its exact and precise origin written next to it, so you would just know instantly. Can I get this? Yes or no? Headband will now have a better fit and less clipping when combined with multiple face wear item. That's a headband. Alright. And I try some face wear. I don't know what it's gonna do. Oh, it goes above the mask, I guess, is a change. I don't know if it was like this, guys. You tell me. Yeah, it goes above here. It goes above them. I think it's new, right? That's the change. It goes above face items. It looks very sick. Oh my god, the fact you can do it. Like, the compatibility between items in this game is insane. Oh, I like how this is compatible together. Damn! Only Embark does this. No other game has this kind of compatibility. Look at this. What other games allows you to use a headband and a freaking mask? Gameplay! Fixed an issue where weapon audio could get stuck while in a replay. Oh, thank you. I hate when I have like a minigun in my team and I'm stuck hearing it for 30 seconds. My god. Fixed issue with hand getting stuck when interacting with an object, also called the handgun bug. Interactions have now been improved and should appear smoother and more correct than before. No, one more bug has been killed. I'm gonna show it to you guys. So I made a video about this bug, December 2024. Damn. And basically, you simply had to put a deployable that you can pick up next to a jump pad, and then you would use the jump pad at the same time as you are picking up the item, so it will initiate the pickup animation, put your hand forward, but push you away at the same time, and so you would get stuck in this animation just like that. So you could trigger this in any game mode. It would only be a first-person issue, and in this video I also show silly stuff I did with it. It breaks some animations, it was very goofy. For example, mesh shields, broken arm going through my dog, epic. So yeah, if you want to check the video, I will probably forget to put the link in the description, so ask me. Fixed FOV settings affecting the visibility of the dematerializer's first-person VFX. Oh, so that... I got many comments over the months of people asking why my dematerializer looked so clear. Why I was able to see through it so easily. And apparently it might have been related to my FOV. Fixed an issue where objects picked up just as you launched on a jump pad would trail behind and eventually fail to be picked up. No way! With this change, the failed pickup in this situation will happen much sooner to reduce... Oh, it still fails. Oh, why does it still fail? Again, I hope it's a temporary solution to reduce frustration, but that they are working on making it not fail. Because if you're in range and you initiate a pickup, it should not fail. Why would it fail? Or if it's intended, maybe we could have a little sound effect to make it more obvious. I don't know. I really hate this issue, but I'm very glad it's at least reduced, even if it's not gone. Revive statues will now have a unique look for light, mediums, and heavy. Epic. It's now again possible to use the back key to leave the drafting screen. Thank you! Fixed, so respawn markers doesn't block interaction, line of sight, validation, which could, for example, interrupt steals. What? Respawn markers? What the f is a respawn marker? Oh, respawn markers are statues? Why do I have... Oh, yeah. Oh! My first interaction with this new update, by the way. Oh, what they mean is... F hold to revive does not have priority over stealing, maybe? We need an enemy to test this. Because maybe it's enemy statues that don't block line of sight anymore. We need to test, basically. So... Second interaction with this update. What the f***? So, it might be this. Here, my hold to revive area is quite big. But once there's a casual station, it's still, unless I'm directly looking at the statue. I don't know if that's a new behavior. Alright. So that might be it. Now another solution. Is statue falling in front of me doesn't cancel it. But I don't know if it will cancel it after such a little time, you know. I don't know exactly what this change means. Oh, yeah, it doesn't block it anymore. Yeah, I think that's the fix then. Now do it with a flower. Yep. But you need to find out how to actually, like, go behind me and put it in my head. That's how you cancel a steal. Yeah. So I'm down. I'm looking down. Yeah, and now with the statue. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Statues cannot block line of sight for revives anymore. So, coming from Dusty herself, Dusty Embark, in my chat right now, I'm streaming on Twitch. Guys, every day I have people coming to my Twitch saying, oh, I didn't know you streamed on Twitch. I stream on Twitch every day. It's my full-time job now, guys. I'm on Twitch. Come follow me on Twitch. Anyways, she just told us, in this sentence, it's statue, not respawn markers. So now, statues cannot block your line of sight, as you can see in this footage. And if you do it with like any other prop, it will block line of sight. But you cannot do it with statues anymore. Reason is when you are being protected by a teammate who would die by body blocking for you, their statue would fall in front of you and cancel the steal. I think this is the frustration they are trying to remove, just like how they removed Red Shield being able to block steals. It was great to block enemy steals, in my opinion, but it was garbage when you blocked your own teammate from stealing and lost the game because of it. So I think it's kind of the same logic for both fixes. Fixing issues that made it harder to place down deployables. That might mean it's easier to place down barricades now. Increased aiming accuracy for grapple hook and winch claw. Okay, grapple hook. I play it every day for hours and hours, so I will tell you about it. Fixed an issue where grenades and projectiles will trigger effects twice when used simultaneously with another of the same type. Alright, so you might have noticed if you ever played against an MGL in Season 8 how every single grenade they fired would explode twice and the sound was horrible. So it's gone now, thank you so much. Game show events. Flying saucers now spawn near the closest active cash out station during the alien invasion game show event. That's crazy because you know how annoying it is when your cash out station is stuck in a graph cube? Well, that's how aliens work now. They actually pull up players, cash out stations, debris, etc. So it's gonna be hell, but very exciting. Very the finals. I cannot wait to actually see that. Alien Invasion is now enabled again on Sith Horizon, Fortune Stadium, and Nozomi Citadel. Alright, don't remember why it was gone. Maps. Fixed players being able to go outside of certain maps when spectating. No! look, I made 2 videos so far where I escape some maps and show you how it looks like out of bounds. I will also forget to link them in the description of this video, so remind me in the comments, please. But basically, yes, on some maps, depending on the variant, depending on the event, depending on the game mode, you would be able to escape the bounds, you could pause the game as a spectator, and then just like me, in this footage, you would be able to explore around and visit the backstage of the game, basically. It was very cool. It's kind of stuff I absolutely love. I loved making and editing these videos. I loved recording that. I was also, to my knowledge, the first person to ever go into a black room. You know, every map has a black room where some stuff is rendered, and I was the first person to go in them as a spectator camera, sadly not as an actual player, but there is walkable floor in them, so you can actually go in these. If we manage to ever go there as a player, I mean, you will be able to stand on the floor. And if you want to know more about these black boxes, I have a video dedicated to that. So yeah, that's me inside the tunnel where you spawn into matches from. Fixed issue where tree stumps will not destroy properly on destructible ground, leading to visual and gameplay issue. No way! Well, that's epic, I guess. Me when I play Minecraft and my teammate doesn't destroy the whole tree. Temporarily disabled the suspended sponsor structures map variant due to a lightning bug that caused them to be completely dark. Only on Bernal, alright. Monaco, fix the map. Yes! Oh, never mind, they didn't fix Monaco. Fixed issue with cannons collisions not matching visuals. Alright. The zombie citadel replace the zipline between the corner of apartments and cyber cafe with jump pads. Oh. Oh! Oh yes! You know why they made this change? Because they looked at data and they were like, oh, so 1,700,000,000 players died in one season because of this zipline. Maybe we should change it to a jump pad. Good call. I have multiple clips of my whole team or a whole enemy team dying on this zipline. On Seas Horizon, increase the health of the large cubes from 1000 to 2000 so they are more consistent with other large sturdy geometry. Nice. Campus cube garden corner. Oh! Okay, let's go on Seas Horizon. So, we are going in the gardens. Oh, they removed the bigger cube at the top here. Alright, let's read everything. So, split some of the extra large cubes into multiple, added a few cubes for extra cover, raised a part of the ring surrounding the ball for extra cover, reduced the size of the big cube next to the rooftop to make it less of a dominating vantage point. Yeah, every team would camp on the cubes that used to be here, because it was literally the best spot possible. Now it's simply gone. We have higher walls here, a very high one that can entirely hide even a heavy. We have taller cubes here. So this area is not just an open area where some classes and weapons just cannot contest anything, which is great. Love it. It's much better like that. I feel like this is new, and now you can climb to the rooftop from here with simple goo. Epic. Alright. Well, I really like these changes. I feel like this area was not very balanced. You know, this month on YouTube, I will start making tier lists. And I wanted my first tier list to be a maps tier list. And I was gonna complain about this kind of stuff. And they just fixed it right before my tier list. Oh, Campus Voxel Bridge Corner. Oh! This is so cool. And cubes here too. So, can you destroy these cubes? Yes, you can. Alright, so more cover in this area, in case it gets... Because people would winch it here, or launch it here. Now there's cover next to that, you can break it. Cubes here, these are unchanged, but now you also have a little floor right below the cache out, so you cannot instantly drop it all the way down. It has to go through 2 floors. And this vent was probably not here, right? So that's really cool. Oh, a little platform here. That wasn't here, definitely not. Alright. And I think, yeah, you used to be forced to demat. Like, some cubes are missing here, I'm pretty sure. So, this cache out just became more balanced. Very nice, love these changes. So, we have reduced the length of the exposed hospital roof by 8 meters and added a 16-meter overhang at the end, effectively shortening the exposed area from 60 meters down to 36, so almost cut in half. These changes also enable a host of new gadget and movement opportunities both for approaching teams and teams that defend spawn in the back wing. An additional doorway and vent were added to the side of the back wing to allow for quicker exits and new flanking opportunities.
Let's get airborne.
So, oh damn! Thank you, Embark. Thank you. I was literally gonna put this map low in my tier list because I love the map, but I hated this part. But now look at this banger. It's so much better. It fixes the issue, kinda, not fully, because this is still a huge exposed area. But still, with a single jump pad, you cross it. With a single grapple, you cross it. While invisible, you have enough time to cross it. With some goo and smoke, you can cross it. With a dome shield, you cross it. It's so much better. My god, thank you, Embark. It took so long, but it's here. It feels so weird. We have had this map like this for so long, and now... Oh, no more wall you can lift. Alright, alright. Inside here, it's the same. It looks the same to me. It's gonna play so differently, I love it. I hope when there's a cash out in progress here and you're defending and a team spawns here, that this is not possible anymore, because my god... It's so unfair. We've wanted to address this particular pain point for a while. Our change was to address it in a way that maintains the original design intent, since a lot of the surrounding area was built to support that. We have some smaller changes planned for the future to help with jump pad placement, but didn't want to delay these larger adjustments. As always, we will be monitoring the effectiveness of these updates and will make further adjustments when needed. Thank you so much for all your feedback. So they are hinting at wanting better jump pad placement, which I think means they are gonna make these stairs larger. Probably, so you can more easily get angled jump pads, or add some access ramps, or anything. Maybe adding something here on which you could place your jump pad to reach the roof or anything. Alright, very interesting, very cool. Added support for official clubs. So now esports organization, the official Embark club and stuff like this will be recognizable, I guess. And maybe it will also prevent conflicts between two clubs wanting the same tag. I don't know. Winch Claw. Increase how much visibility is needed for Winch Claw to successfully hook an enemy player. Okay, so you cannot pixel winch people anymore, I guess. Improve reliability of Embark systems during platform outages. If team is down, game is still playable. Alright, sounds great. Improved performance when browsing the customization screens. Oh, nice. I used to have little freezes all the time when customizing contestants. I would even crash, I believe. Oh, fix various input hints not updating correctly when key bindings are changed. So, for example, press X to request revive has always been bugged since the game released. It was basically just text and not a dynamic input display. So you would change the input and it will still say the default one. And for example, for every single French player on the planet who would need to change it to be able to move on their keyboard, the hint would be wrong and saying the wrong key. So it's finally gone. Thank you for that, Embark. Fixed an issue where hit markers could appear after respawning. Nice. You can now set your preferred colors to reticles. So... it's pink! It's pink! Oh, but the stuff around it is green. That's weird. It's pink! Oh my god, my aim improved by 200%. And yet, it's still bad. So you can now choose the color of your reticle by going to settings, interface, all the way down, reticle color. You turn it on, and then you can just tweak the R, G, and B values to make it whatever you want. So, weapons, melee weapons. Fix an issue where the damage from melee weapons could be incorrectly blocked by the wall, even though the enemy player was hit. So, goo blocking melee for no reason. Spear spin getting blocked by 1 pixel at your feet. All of this should be gone. Did they say they fixed the issue where players crouching block your melee attacks? Fixed an issue where dome shield and mesh shield will incorrectly block melee attacks. I cannot believe this was not intended. Like, for the longest time, basically since the game release, I'm pretty sure, dome shield, mesh shield would block melee attacks. And for me, it was just how the game is, how the logic of the game is. It's just how it works. Turns out, it was a bug. This whole time, 8 seasons, it was a bug. Giga buff to all melees. You see mesh shield, you hit through it. You see dome shield, you hit through it. Oh my god, thank you so much. Spear, fix the secondary attack not showing properly in third person when being winched. Yep. Fix an issue where the primary attack animation would go missing in third person. Alright, that's weird. Right shield, improve collision alignment. Fix an issue where moving in front of a cash out station could cancel seals. This is a bit too bad. I don't like this solution. It's kinda, it reminds me of the Moolah charm. We want one thing, Embark understands it but goes overboard. I don't know if it's a technical limitation or if it's what they have in mind. But basically, you used to be able to block friendly and enemy steals with your right shield. If this is the enemy, this is the cash out station, I will go here and I cancel the cash out. Problem is, if this is a teammate and this is a cash out station and there's an enemy there, oh no, I'm gonna protect my teammates! I blocked the steal and we lost the match. Epic, right? No. So now I cannot block my teammates' steal, so I can actually shield them. Amazing. Now the red shield can actually be used to block not only for yourself, but for your teammates who are stealing. Amazing change. But it cannot be used to block enemy steals, which is too bad. We are losing tech. They removed a tech, and I'm a bit sad about it. But well, I think it's worth losing that in order to be able to protect teammates, which is way, way cooler. But yeah, I hope passively blocking steals will come back in the future. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure they want that. I'm not sure it was intended. And finally, Akimbo fixed an issue that caused bullet dispersion to grow slightly faster than intended. So Akimbo buff, basically. So that's it for the patch note. If you want to see all the new cosmetics that were added in this update, you can just go and watch that video on screen right now. Thank you to all my YouTube members, and special shout out to my tier 2 and tier 3 members, TJ, Exotic Spoon, and Jolly Goodman. And on that note, I will see you at the finals.